Hello, we're here today at Centrale Lille to discuss how AI will integrate with high-throughput experiments, together with our partner REALCAT. Follow me.
High-throughput experiments, in fact, is a way to collect very quickly a lot of experimental data using robots, using parallelized system, automatized system, which are able to run a lot of experiments in a very short period of time.
The high-throughput experiments for materials discovery is still an emerging field. A first challenge for high-throughput experiments in materials science is that for some synthesis and testing procedures, there are just not yet the machines and the robots to automate. In another field in catalysis, so for electrochemistry, is that, for example, the cleaning of electrodes cannot yet be automated if we look at this testing phase of battery labs.
So manually you can do 2 or 3 experiments in parallel, but not so many, because then you get lost. With a robot you can do tens or hundreds of experiments. As soon as the robots are programmed, they can do very precisely repetitive tasks. So that's why high-throughput experiments are very useful to gain time, to save time, and to be faster in the research and in the material discoveries.
So there's a pretty significant role for human scientists still to play within high-throughput experiments. And this is for 2 reasons. First, the technology to do fully automated workflows is still emerging and is not yet fully developed for high-throughput synthesis. And the second is that there's still a manual development role for human scientists to do to tailor synthesis procedures to run with the high-throughput experiment instruments.
On REALCAT, and especially throughout the Entalpic project, we will use the 3 types of equipment that are on the REALCAT platform. Typically, we will start by synthesizing catalysts, materials that will be further characterized and then tested for their performances in catalytic conversion. So far, when it comes to programming the different robots on REALCAT, we have to do it manually. It's our very experienced and skilled team of engineers that does it. However, if tomorrow we can call for a new algorithm that programs these robots for ourselves, it will make us much faster when synthesizing new catalysts.
Today, thanks to high-throughput experiments, we can get a lot of data in a short period of time, but we need to treat this data. And if we do the treatment manually, it takes a lot of time. So I'm convinced today that artificial intelligence will help us to tackle this bottleneck and to increase the speed of development of new catalysts and new materials. We need to combine the expertise of people from chemistry, from catalysis, and from data treatment. So I'm sure that a combination of the expertise of people from REALCAT and of Entalpic will give us the opportunity to be much more efficient in the discovery of new materials and catalysts.
So at Entalpic, as an AI startup and AI company, data is really key in what we're doing, in the sense that we need data to train our models. And so high-throughput experiments is really key in bringing us sufficient data to be successful and to train our models efficiently.